lovely, this is Just Fake Network TV, a home of accurate news and current news. For those who subscribe to our channel, God bless you for subscribing. And if you are yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And now the news in details. It's not a sin to have a cabal, says Presidency. The Presidency has again reacted to claims by some partisans and analysts that the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration has been hijacked and now at the mercy of a power-hungry cabal, saying no president can operate alone without having a team of close confidants. Presidential spokesman Malam Garba Shehu disclosed this at the weekend in Abuja during a dinner organized by the press corps of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). According to him, in other climes, every president usually has a kitchen cabinet, but that in Nigeria, government antagonists would prefer to refer to such collection of self-sacrificing individuals as cabals. Shehu said, "What is the meaning of cabal? I just googled thesaurus, and among many other definitions, what they are saying is that cabal means conspirators, intrigues, occult, secret. There is no government in this country that we have had that some people were not accused of being a cabal in that government, and it is because every administration, every president must have a secretariat. Every president must have people who advise him. It is not a sin, it is not an offense to have people that you take into confidence. Elsewhere, they call it kitchen cabinet. But in our home country, we are being derogatory and we term them the cabals so that it will tarnish their own good standing. A lot of them are successfully people who are making extreme sacrifices to even be coming to serve the government. Some of them have no need around government, but before this is a country of people, some of them much in a hurry. In fact, for some of our Hilites, Buhari is a bad man because you cannot go to him and say, give me oil well, and he will sign papers and give you. So we understand the game that is playing out, and there is always a price. In any case, to pay for that kind of exposure. Even the president himself, the kind of things that are being said of him, if he did not offer himself to serve, some of those things, people would not even have the chance to say them against him. So we will leave it, we will live with it, and we will accept it because it goes with the territory. Shehu also spoke on current effort by the federal government to regulate the social media, saying it is an attempt to protect minority and vulnerable groups rather than concerns being raised in some quarters that the Buhari administration is bent on shrinking the media space and voices of dissent. Social media has become a problem for many families because the rights of women and children are being abused. There is a need to protect vulnerable members of society. There is a need to protect minorities, whether tribals or religions in our home countries. So it makes sense that you as a media stakeholders come around the ministers of information and culture and formulate the kind of regulation you want so that it is not that there is a top-bottom approach so that government will not be accused of imposing a regulatory mechanisms on the media. The minister is saying, come, sit down with me and let us talk about it. And I was told that the day he called on the Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, they worked out on him. If that report is true, I think it is very unfortunate. I think we need to come around him and offer media-driven solutions so that at the end of it, this country will have a vibrant and effective social media communication system. At the same time, it is the one that does not drive children to addictions, and it is also protects consumers of media content from harmful inversions, either of our privacy or addiction of children to some merciless commercialism that are profit-driven and are taking advantage of our own exposure to mass communication systems. I would like to appeal that please give serious consideration to some of these elements and see how the media in the country can work together with government to find communication solution to purely communication problems. It is not political. The government has no reason to undermine or weaken the mass media. When you realize it, in countries where the mass media are being suppressed, where there is no freedom of expression and information, you find out that the media space tends to decline. It becomes smaller, media houses close down. But the irony of what is happening in the country is that while some civil society groups are crying here that the freedom of expression is being threatened, and in any case, we know why they were shouting, because they are looking for donors abroad who will send in US dollars for the protection of hate speech. That basically is a selfish thing. But in a country where we are expanding the media space, the last time we did it, we licensed about 300 radio stations, and as I am speaking to you right now, this administration is processing almost 500 requests for radio stations. The media space cannot be expanded if it is being oppressed. A lot of our colleagues, I have seen them, any addiction who loses job today or senior journalists, you will see him set up a digital newspapers and they are doing well. Many of them are prospering, which tells you that the media is not in any way constrained in carrying out its constitutional duty, he added. So viewers today, what do you think about these things? What is your own opinion about what Cabal said about social media? And they also said that it's not a sin to have a Cabal. It is just a Nigerian mentality as Cabal being an antagonist, according to Cabal. And you know, a lot of people actually made a comment about this news, and they said, Mr. Shehu, the Lord will rumble and tremble all the Cabals, irrespective of their personalities. You can speak what you like to harmless people, as the Lord dealt with Herod, so shall he deal with you. So this guy is actually against Cabal for saying such a thing about social media and also Cabals. And somebody said Cabals in government is sin because they don't mean good for the country. Of course, Cabal, as far as Nigerian system is concerned, Cabals in government is a sin, because the Cabals that we have in Nigeria, they are destructive ones. They don't have a good plan for Nigeria. So it's absolutely not right for our Nigerian system. And somebody said, now, wow, God, where are you? Very soon it will be having Fulani herdsmen and Boko Haram killing people. Is not a sin? God will deliver Nigeria from this evil government. So you can imagine, for somebody to be saying that Cabals is not a sin, that is so crazy, upon all the things that are happening in the country right now, and somebody could actually step out and say Cabals is not a sin. Of course, these people, they are the one causing problem. They are the ones causing a lot of troubles in the country. They are the hidden souls that they are hiding somewhere to destroy the Nigerian system right now. And they said, but it's a sin to have freedom of speech, hence hate speech bills or laws in Nigeria. They said kitchen cabinet means an inner circle of constitutionally recognized aides of the president, who, in addition to their official assignment, also rally around the president for critical advice and solutions to state matters. What you are unsuccessfully trying to justify is an occult, faceless and selfish power-hungry crooks who exploit Buhari's nepotistics and personality flaws to wreak havoc on all that Nigeria holds dear. If our constitution still means anything, President Asoro Cabal will be cooling off in a maximum prison by now, including you, Cabal, for interfering in Mr. President family affairs. And they said, please, who are the vulnerable, and how are the so-called rights of these women and children being abused? Mr. Spokesman, it will be in the government's interest, considering the proposed bill to be succinct in that regard. And they said cabals in presidency simply means that both the president and cabals are not capable to lead the countries. It's in confusion manner. The president's wife, such inner cabinet officials, cabals, so Gabashel must look inwards rather than blame outside the antagonist. And they said, Mr. This man, whatever is your name, please let us know if having cabals or kitchen cabinet for the president is inside the constitution. If not, then president is committing an impeachable offense. The Nigeria constitution is clear about the do's and don'ts of the president. There is no part of the constitution that says the president can unlawfully inaugurate a government inside a government. So a lot of people, they are against the issue of cabals or no cabals. They are against it. And for this guy to even say that, oh, he googled the meaning of cabals, he googled thesaurus, and among many other definitions. So he was saying that cabals means conspirators, occult, secret. And it's just crazy. So with his own findings and dictionary meaning of the word cabals, is it not the effect of the Kabbalistic influence on Buhari? It's a very negative influence on the president himself that have plunged the country where it is now. And because he is one of the cabals, he is not even ashamed to say it is good. Because these people, they are just doing things that Nigerian system doesn't even like at all. Nigerian system doesn't like this. It is only God that can help us in our state right now. To me, I feel like having a cabal is a sin in government because the cabals are destructives. Seriously, they are destructives, hijackers. They are good policy destroyers. They don't want good things for Nigerian system right now. They don't mean well to the government of the days. And even in the human to the country's citizens, they don't mean good. They are there to destroy the system right now. So viewers today, what do you think about this news? What is your own take? Kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much for doing so. God bless you. And we really appreciate you. We love you. Bye.